Welcome to the Mindset by Design podcast with your host, the expert Andy Murphy, where you will learn the tips, tricks, and strategies he teaches his world-class clients to give you the skills to dominate any business.
What's going on, Mindset by Design crew, and welcome to episode 247. Hope you're awesome as always. Today, well, it's not a full episode. This is a 10-minute tune-up, and if you're a regular listener, then you're going to know these 10-minute tune-ups are either an hour long or 5 minutes, or they're not really strict to 10 minutes. But I like to do these because not everyone has the chance to listen to an hour episode, and sometimes we just need a little tune-up, right? If you are a new listener, then you probably want to go back and check the previous episodes out. For example, 246, it's NLP Body Language Masterclass for High Performers. Go and check that out, it's a good one. We've got 245, the mental tactics to get any business to blow up. And then we've got my friend, which is a crazy interview at 244. The Home Office tried to deport me while I was in a coma. Craziness. And then we've got another amazing one before that, 243. Jose Flores, How to Motivate Your Mind for Massive Action. Jose is got I'll explain it in the podcast, but he's in a wheelchair and he's an incredible motivational speaker. And then we have a 241, which was another 10-minute tune-up, and that was how to deal with stress and depression. So if that's you, go back and check those out because we got a lot of awesome content for you. But today, it's a really short little clip, right? But it's so powerful. I love this guy. Have you heard of Alan Watts before? Some of you are nodding away there. Others like, what? I've listened to hundreds and hundreds of hours of Alan Watts over the years. And profound guy. And you're going to probably be YouTubing him after this, but he is a little bit complicated to understand sometimes. He really is. He's going to make you think. Maybe not so much in this clip, complicated-wise, but it's definitely going to make you think. Another guy you probably should check out if you're down the spiritual, philosophical route today is Ram Dass, R-A-M-D-A-S-S. Again, listen to this gentleman, thousands of hours, and profound, right? So go and do a little search for him. He's about 80 years old now. So actually, I think he's about 88 years old now. So it's definitely not the same Ram Dass as in the way he's talking, but his energy levels, it definitely is. So go and check Ram Dass out. But today, it's all about Alan Watts. And if you're going through a few decisions in your life right now, or you're heading down an income stream that is great, but it just doesn't feel right. Or maybe you're at a crossroads of which business to move into, or maybe you're in an exit strategy, or maybe you're just doing life and you're wondering what it's all about. Then this little clip is definitely going to make you think. So we'll jump into that in a moment, and make sure that you're heading over to the show notes, hitting up all the awesome links. If you're a high performer, then you definitely want to head over there. And if you're a high performer with a really strong mind kicking ass, then let's sharpen it together, okay? That's what I do. And the other thing is, if you're a high performer and you've dipped in performance, then guess what? And you're going to want to bounce back, right? And you're going to want to create rocket-fueled results for the future, aren't you? To grow your business. Good. Then let's have a chat too, because both of those things is what I specialize in. Work with the best in the world, work with tens of thousands of people at all different levels, and you might be one of the people that I can help. So let's have a chat. I'm going to direct you to different programs or coaching or this or audios or whatever it is to be able to help you. So hit those show notes up. Make sure you're connected with me in the Facebook Incubator group, and hit me up on Instagram. Much love. Enjoy this. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you on the next episode.
What do you desire? What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. Or another person says, well, I'd like to live an out-of-doors life and ride horses. I say, do you want to teach in a riding school? Let's go through with it. What do you want to do? When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually you could eventually become a master of it. It's the only way to become a master of something, to be really with it. And then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. So don't worry too much. Somebody's interested in everything. And anything you can be interested in, you'll find others who are. But it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things you don't like in order to go on spending things you don't like, doing things you don't like, and to teach your children to follow in the same track. See, what we're doing is we're bringing up children and educating them to live the same sort of lives we're living, in order that they may justify themselves and find satisfaction in life by bringing up their children, to bring up their children to do the same thing. It never gets there. And so, therefore, it's so important to consider this question. What do I desire?
Thanks so much for listening to today's episode of the Mindset by Design podcast with your host and NLP expert, Andy Murphy. We'll catch you next time.